Well, it is Tuesday, and that means we are taking a look at what's hitting your favorite streaming service.
Yeah, here's director and movie critic, I should say, Sean Hobbs.
It all started with Grandma. Death is coming for us because we were never supposed to exist.
Uh-oh, Tuesday means new movies at home, and today Death has returned to claim more victims who've cheated him in the horror sequel Final Destination Bloodlines, sixth movie in the horror franchise. With more giddily elaborate domino effect accidents and gory gags, it hits premium VOD today, straight from theaters.
We had a couple of really nice hangs, but I don't wish to continue this friendship.
But so does Friendship, the cringe comedy with King of Cringe Tim Robinson getting all weird and obsessive about his new bro, neighbor Paul Rudd. And also Fight or Flight, the one that has Josh Hartnett fighting his way through a plane full of assassins.
If you choose to be a journalist in Russia, you have to accept the risk.
Now, new and cheaper demand comes Words of War, the true story of a brave journalist standing up to Putin's Russia, featuring Jason Isaacs. Also in the Fire of War, about a boy swept up in war in New Zealand with Boba Fett's Tamora Morrison.
I need you to put a bullet in her.
There's Killing Mary Sue, politician Dermot Mulroney ordering a hit on his screw-up stepdaughter, who fights back. And Simple Minds, Everything is Possible, a documentary about the Scottish rock band of Don't You Forget About Me fame.
It's gators choosing who to kill and not to kill.
Also, new horror movies. Gator Lake, a new alligator horror flick. The Other, about a couple literally haunted by their adopted kid's scary past. Bark, about a man tied to a tree with no memory. And The Dogs, about a boy haunted by some ghost dogs.
Oh my God.
I need to assess all aspects of your relationship.
While RD Digital getting a disc release, The Assessment, with Elizabeth Olsen and Alicia Vikander. Set in a future where a couple has to pass a pretty wild test in order to be parents. Also, Broke, with Wyatt Russell and Dennis Quaid, about a rodeo rider. Things Like This, about two guys with the same name and love. The Moor, about a haunted moor, with Titanic's late Bernard Hill. And Opus, the one with John Malkovich as a pop star with his own cult, with Iowa Debris.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
And classics, Jaws turns 50 this week, so of course we get a new 50th anniversary 4K. Also, the great 80s Steve Martin, Lily Tomlin comedy All of Me, that finally gets a Blu-ray release. So does the complete Murder, She Wrote.
It's time people realize women in this country can do any job that they want to do.
Okay, let's talk streaming now, where Disney Plus and Hulu both have National Geographic's Sally, documentary about astronaut Sally Ride. Also, their new nature series, Underdogs, narrated by Ryan Reynolds, about the misfits of the animal kingdom.
I'm a survivor of sexual assault, but I'm a victim of OSU.
While HBO Max premieres Surviving Ohio State, a documentary about the abuse scandals of that athletic department. Hulu adds the Elizabeth Banks movie Skincare, about a paranoid cosmetologist. And Amazon just added that new Last Supper season of the biblical series The Chosen.
I have no memory of what or who hurt me.
Now, looking ahead, tomorrow, We Were Liars premieres on Amazon, about a teen facing family secrets. Netflix tomorrow brings us new seasons of Somebody Feed Phil and America's Sweethearts with the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders. And Thursday, The Waterfront, a new show about a fishing crime family. And then Thursday in theaters, we're getting the zombie sequel 28 years later. Bride Hard, an action comedy set at a wedding. And Elio, Pixar Animation's new one. You can see that as early as Wednesday night in some cities. A look at those and more next time I see you Friday on the next Director's Chair.